How far out should you start marketing your virtual or in-person events? That is an amazing question, and that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Now, my name is Andy Monroe. I'm the co-founder of Bullish Events, and we have been in the events industry for the last 4 years. We've put together and managed dozens of events, virtual, in-person, acquisition, fulfillment, free, and paid. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what has worked for us when it comes to marketing events, and more specifically, when you should actually start marketing your event. It should be pretty quick and straightforward, so let's jump over into my computer right now. So this is a slide from an event that we hosted a few days ago. We were talking all about our event strategy when it comes to helping coaching and consulting companies leverage events to scale their business and deepen their impact and build a community around their brand, all that good stuff. And on this event, we had a slide on marketing timeline. So how far out should you start marketing your events? Right here, you can see this is for in-person events, IRL. IRL means in person. These are marketing timelines. So if you're hosting a free in-person event, we recommend 10 to 14 days as your marketing window. Also, if you're doing a free plus VIP event, we also recommend 10 to 14 days. I want to be straightforward right here. I have never hosted a free in-person event. Typically, we charge admission and we have tickets when it comes to in-person events. That's what I would recommend. That being said, if you're doing a networking party or a dinner party or something that's pretty low stakes where you're making it free, I would not recommend marketing your event more than 10 to 14 days out, simply for the reason that people will just forget. I'll mention this again when I cover virtual events in a few minutes, but we have seen that people that RSVP or sign up for an event outside of 14 days usually don't attend the event. And in fact, most people that do attend the event are the ones that RSVP and sign up 7 days out from the event. So if you're hosting a free in-person event, I would recommend starting your marketing 10 to 14 days out from the event. And if you go beyond 14 days, just expect most of those people not to show up and to actually forget about your event. That being said, you can see right here, if you are hosting a paid plus VIP in-person event, meaning you have paid general admission tickets and you also have a VIP upsell, we typically recommend 3 to 6 plus months to market this event. And this timeline does kind of depend on how many tickets you're selling, how much actual leverage you have to market your event, your industry, your niche, all that good stuff. But 3 to 6 plus months is the typical range that we see. We have hosted a few events that we actually marketed the event for 7, 8, even 9 months just because we're trying to sell a ton of tickets. But at the same time, we've also seen that the more you expand your marketing cycle, it doesn't really correlate to more tickets being sold. And no matter what we've done with our marketing, we've actually seen most of our ticket sales come in those last 1 to 2 months leading up to an event. That being said, when it comes to marketing in-person events that are paid and have a VIP upsell, we've seen the range of 3 to 6 plus months work the best. All right, now moving on to virtual events. So if you're hosting a free virtual event or a free plus VIP virtual event, we still recommend that 10 to 14 day window for the same reason we recommend that for the in-person events, is because people are going to forget. If someone signs up to attend your event 14 days out from the event, even if you send them a bunch of emails, a bunch of reminders, they're most likely going to forget. And we have tested this a lot, and we have gotten the same answer over and over again. People that sign up for events outside of 14 days usually don't show up. So if you're hosting a free virtual event, make sure you start your marketing in that 10 to 14 days out window. And if you're doing a paid virtual event, meaning you're selling general admission tickets, you have a VIP upsell, all of that good stuff, 2 to 12 weeks is a sweet spot that we've seen. Of course, this does depend on a few different variables like your niche, your industry, your objective, how many tickets you're trying to sell, how expensive your tickets are. Your marketing timeline does kind of depend on these variables, but overall, we've seen 2 to 12 weeks be really effective for paid virtual events. And the reason there's such a big difference in the marketing timelines from free events to paid events, like 2 to 12 weeks here when it's 10 to 14 days, and if you come down to in-person, it's 3 to 6 months, while free is 10 to 14 days. It's just because the touch points that are required for somebody to buy a ticket or sign up for an event. It's kind of an unwritten rule out there that event tickets are one of the hardest sales to make, and it kind of makes sense. If you're hosting an event, someone has to take time out of their day to tune in. Maybe they're at lunch and they're tuning into your virtual event, or if you're hosting an in-person event, maybe they have to take time off work, they have to go book flights, they have to book a hotel. It's a pretty big investment for somebody to attend an event, whether it's virtual, in-person, free, or paid. So if somebody is going to attend your event, most people need to get hit with multiple touch points before they actually sign up for an event, especially if they have to pay for it. The rule of thumb when it comes to marketing is that most people need to have 7 meaningful touch points with a brand before they make a purchasing decision, and in my opinion, that's more with events. So when you have 3 to 6 months to market your paid in-person event, that gives you a lot of time to establish a lot of different touch points with your audience. And it also gives you a lot of time to get creative with your marketing promotions, creating demonstrations, offers, specials, and reasons for people to buy now. All right, just to recap what we covered in this video. So right here, we have the marketing timelines for in-person events. For free, 10 to 14 days, free plus VIP, 10 to 14 days, paid plus VIP, 3 to 6 plus months. And moving on to virtual, free, 10 to 14 days, free plus VIP, 10 to 14 days, paid plus VIP, ASAP. 2 to 12 weeks is what we have seen work best. If you are a coach, consultant, or community owner that is currently hosting events and not seeing the results that you want, or you want to start hosting events but just don't know where to start, make sure you click the link down below in the description. And also, if you could like this video and subscribe to our channel, that would be super helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.